Hello friends, we're on the bicycle again today, and we're outside Port Angeles on the east side of town down at Morse Creek Trailhead of the Olympic Discovery Trail, and we are going to take a ride into Port Angeles, and you can come along with me. This ramp gets us onto the old trestle that's been rebuilt for bicycle use. Hello. This was part of a, or actually we're going across Morse Creek right here. Looks like the water level is up. I have a real cool picture here of 5 eagles sitting in the trees here, the alders, and looking down into the river trying to find fish. Hello? Again, this is the Olympic Discovery Trail, part of a 100-mile trail that goes from Port Townsend to the Olympic or the Pacific Ocean out at La Push. Portions are complete, some are not. This is also the course of the Olympic Discovery Marathon. I always think of the time I ran in the full marathon along here, and this would be about milepost, I'm thinking 22 or 3 out here, and really saved the day when one of the residents of the nearby area here had a garden hose and they brought out, they were spraying people along here, and that really saved me because it was a rather warm day. I always remember that when I cycle by here. So we're probably going to get some pretty good wind noise as we're going about 14 miles an hour right now. This is milepost 22 of the marathon. And it's milepost 9 of the half marathon. So if you're doing the 13.1, that's milepost 9. And of course the marathon is 26 miles, 385 yards. One year I actually was the pace bicycle for the marathon, so I kept on this bike, I kept in front of all of the lead runners who were taking maybe 2.5 hours, I guess, to complete the course. And I was kind of blazing the trail for them because there's a few interesting turns along the course to where you could lose your way. And I was the lead bicycle one year as a volunteer. So this goes along Morse Creek, and in just a moment here we're going to pop out and be along the southern shore of the Strait of Juan to Fuca, and we'll get some good views as we go into Port Angeles. Mostly downhill along here because we're cooking along about 16 miles an hour without really trying to pedal hard. Of course, this was a railroad. It's a rail-to-trail setup. This railroad was here until the 1980s, I think, and they removed it. It went from Port Angeles to Port Townsend. Okay, we got dogs ahead. Oh, and I got another bike here, so yeah. Thank you. Thanks. Okay, more walkers. A lot of walkers today. How you doing? Been on this stretch of trail many a time. Have not though for a long while, maybe a couple of years anyway, since I've ridden down here on the bicycle. Up here shortly, up ahead we'll have a section of trail where they've had some trouble with slides in the wintertime. The cliffs are quite high here. There have been some closures in this area. You can see there's mud down in the ditch here on our left. That piles up and it sloughs off. It's a down tree. We've got some mud on the trail right here. You can tell it's come down. Make it past there. There's mud here. There's a slide here. That's a mess up there. That's going to come down more. So these, just like a lot of areas in the Puget Sound, these cliffs here, they come down on a regular basis. The shoreline used to be out probably a mile or two along here, and through the years it's just all eroded. There's just landslide after landslide over the hundreds and thousands of years since the glaciers were along here, up to 2 miles deep. I think we've got a pretty good puddle up here. See if we can sneak through there. Yeah. Looks like they put in a new culvert there. I've come down here. I remember on my marathon preparation the week before, I came through here and I had to wade through a slide full of alder and mud just to get through. So I've got pedestrians walking west here, same as my direction, so I'm going to see if it's sound on the bell. Hello, how you doing?
Good, good.
Oh, this looks ugly here. A cone down, and we may need to dismount here. This looks really deep. Oh my. All right, yeah, we're gonna definitely dismount. I don't even know if we can get through here. All right, so yeah, that is a mess. So it looks like people have gone up on the top here. So that's what we're gonna do, is gonna push the bike onto this elevated section, and oh yeah, we'll be able to pass by here. But yeah, just like when you're driving in a car, I would suggest that you never try to bicycle through a mess like that. That have a chance to ruin your day. Of course, now if you had a mountain bike, I'm sure that you would not have any trouble with that. That's pretty deep mud. That could still be a problem up here. All right, we're gonna be able to get past it, I think. I was kind of wondering if we would run into something like this, and yep, that was the case today. I don't want to walk in that. That'd be way over my shoes. And it looks like people have been taking their bikes over this though, so we're gonna go, yeah, we can go through here. Oh, my bike is stuck now. What am I stuck on? Oh, I'm stuck on some brush here. Can we get through here? Yes, just barely. All right, we made it. Yeah. Oh, and then see, it's all been sliding off of here. So I'll give you a view back that way. Yikes, almighty. All right. Get back going here. Well, that was interesting to say the least. It is used fairly regularly though, because that it's probably been like that for quite a while. So there was a pretty well beaten down path there. Out on the right, way out there, is Ediz Hook Coast Guard Group Port Angeles. Straight ahead you can see the Port of Port Angeles. The base of Ediz Hook is the McKinley paper mill. Yeah, we're going along about 16 miles an hour. Oh, got a jogger. Hello. Right here we're coming to the little delta and the bridge at the mouth of Lee's Creek. Up on top, that is where the East Side Safeway is. Oh, another gravel section. Hello. As I said earlier, I've been down for here for a while, so some other things surprised me. Just the little temporary changes. That long pier is being removed. It's the side of the old Rainier pulp mill that closed, I'm thinking right around 2000. I don't know, maybe it was 97. But in any case, oh, look at all those harlequin ducks down there. How interesting. They're riding on the surf. Another slide. No shortage of those down here. These pipes, concrete pipes, they're sections of pipe that was used for the industrial waterway that went from the Elwha, well, it does still, the Elwha clear down to the pulp mill, and they mill it at Ediz Hook. That's how the industrial water got here, is in that concrete pipe. Okay. There's been a change here in the trail in the last, I don't know, I think 5 to 7 years, I guess. You used to have to take this long detour that went up and around the old mill site, but they have since cut a path right straight through, which is quite a bit nicer than before. You had to wind your way around this gravel path. It used to cut off right up here where this fence is and go up the hill. I've actually seen people on bicycles wipe out there. Saw a rather stout young man, probably about middle school age, barrel into the fence, and he was okay though. Tough young man. I asked him if he was going to be a football player. He said no. I said, well, you should be. Take a hit like that and jump right back up. So yeah, now we're climbing up here to cross the bridge for Ediz Creek, and we're in the site of the former Rainier Mill in Port Angeles. So we continue westward. Up on the hillside there is Olympic Medical Center, the Port Angeles Hospital. Still a little gravel section here. And the gate at the west end of the mill property. And there's an interesting construct. And they call this the Francis Street Park, and they changed the name of it, I think, to the 9/11 memorial. There's a piece of the World Trade Center up there on the terrace. number of benches along here where you can sit and enjoy the view, and various other plaques where people are honoring their beloved family members with plaques. And the final stretch, the Red Lion Hotel here, and this is the final stretch of the marathon course. As we get into Port Angeles downtown. Hi. So friends, thanks for taking the ride with me into Port Angeles on the Olympic Discovery Trail as we've gone from the Morse Creek Trailhead and ridden right into downtown Port Angeles. There's a number of eating establishments. You can branch out. You can go to Ediz Hook if you want to continue your bike ride. You could also go out and check out City Pier and enjoy your day in Port Angeles. Friends, more videos to come. I'm glad that you've been watching the videos and enjoyed them, and thanks for subscribing. Hope that you are enjoying the final days of winter, and we'll get into spring shortly. And until next time, friends, be well and so long.